Now I'd like to yield to the good gentleman from Florida, Mr. Posey, for 2 minutes.
I'd like to thank the good Congressman from Texas, Congressman Cloud, for leading this important discussion. When I visited the border, I saw the dangers of open borders, not only for Americans, but for thousands of illegal immigrants smuggled across the border. Open borders empower drug cartels. Cartels are ruthless and inhumane in their treatment of their human cargo. President Trump secured agreements with El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala that curbed the flow of illegal immigrant caravans. Those agreements, along with the Remain in Mexico agreement, deprived the cartels of billions and billions of dollars and saved hundreds of thousands of immigrants from sexual abuse and exploitation at the hands of the ruthless drug cartels. Sadly, on January 20th, President Biden gave the ruthless cartels a green light to resume their exploitation of women, children, and young men when he signed executive orders effectively repealing those agreements, which had curbed illegal immigration and were defunding the cartels. Now, the record low crossings of immigrants and drugs have been replaced by record highs. Customs and Border Protection agents are overwhelmed and have resorted to catch and release, which rewards the cartels, further enriching those guys. Rather than abandoning border security, the Biden-Harris administration must abandon the failed policies that created the crisis. Restoring our border is essential to putting the safety and security of Americans first, to protect immigrants from exploitation and harm, and to deprive the drug cartels of victims and revenue. The worst is still to come if this administration continues down this reckless road. And I yield back.
Thank you, Mr. Posey. It's interesting of you to point out the former Remain in Mexico policy that was removed under this administration. Ironically, if you're a U.S. citizen going to Mexico, you will have to remain in Mexico and not be allowed into our very own home country unless you have a negative COVID test. However, this is not happening with the migrants at the border currently.